Secondhand shoppers know going to a consignment shop or resale store feels like a low-stake treasure hunt almost. Unsure of what gems you'll find, but there are some unspoken rules. So Jennifer Mayrath is here with secondhand shopping etiquette tips and some shopping tricks. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
So glad to have you, and it feels like you brought the whole store today, which I
brought
love.
quite a bit, yes.
You brought some wonderful pieces indeed. So tell me, what do they say about shopping resale?
Shopping resale is a great way to build your wardrobe with quality items at a lower price point. I brought a little bit of everything.
Yes, indeed. Okay, so when people often hear thrifting and consigning, it's kind of almost used interchangeably. Tell me what the difference is between the two, though.
Thrifting is usually sourced by donations.
Okay.
And so you'll see a wider range of categories in the thrift stores, whereas consignment is curated specifically for that shopper at the store.
Ooh.
So we're looking for quality, we're looking condition, and then also like what we know sells, what are our shoppers looking for.
Okay, nice. Yeah. Okay, and obviously you're gonna find some different brands there as well. Obviously that higher quality, maybe at the consignment shop, especially if you have someone helping you picking it out for you.
That's right.
What should shoppers be looking for as far as evaluating different pieces and saying, okay, this is for the right price, it also looks good, it's still in good shape. Gotcha. What does that process look like?
When you're looking, say, at a shoe, you want to make sure you're looking at the bottom of the shoe for the wear, construction, the interior. With clothing, you want to look at the construction of the item. Does it have any stains? What is the condition?
Yeah, this is actually really good tips just because you're right. I think a lot of the times we see things in the store and we think, oh, this could be good, right? Or it has good quality, but then we don't read the tags and then we wash it and then it's totally something different after that, right?
For sure,
okay, very good tips. Now, as far as do we need to look at buttons, zippers, any of those things as well?
Yes, you want to make sure all of those, the buttons are all here. Zippers on jeans, for example, you always want to check that.
Now, are there any etiquette rules that people should follow? I know me, when I go into the store, I don't necessarily know. So tell me, walk me through the process or anything I should be keeping in mind.
Everything here is pre-loved by someone else. So we like to preserve their story and get these items onto the next chapter.
Any rules that we should know, that we should follow?
Kind of the same thing with the way we do the consignment. We check all the things we talked about with the quality of the item, the condition, if there are any scratches, like those boots over there.
Yes.
We would look at the heels, the wear on the bottom.
Okay, very good. And also I want to get in there that make sure you're checking your size too, because some of the times, especially when people donate, it can be, the sizing can be different because it's already been pre-loved.
Yes, and we suggest always try it on.
Okay,
yes.
Always
Make
try
sure
it on
you
when you're in store.
Always try the shoes, the clothes. Always try them on.
Okay, and then you said what makes a good candidate is making sure that the bottoms are not scuffed, zippers are good, buttons are good as well. Why do you think secondhand shopping has become such a conversation? Because I think a lot of the times, thrifting has always kind of been around, but now we're getting into consigning. We're kind of, like you said, curating these outfits or these staple pieces for our closet.
I think secondhand shopping is so popular right now because people want unique items, and I think a lot of people are looking for better quality at better prices.
That is so true. Plus, like you said, when you go to the store, especially a larger brand store, you're usually buying one of 680,000 of them, right? Whereas when you go to a consignment, you're like, okay, this has been out for a little while. Maybe the style has come back in. And look at you, you're already ready to go because you found it and it was at a good price too.
That's right.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so if people want to find you, find more, maybe get their hands on some of the things that are on this table or on the rack, where can we go?
Clothes Horse Anonymous. We are clotheshorseanonymous.com is our website, and then the store is at Preston and Forest.
Okay, I have to ask you before we leave, what's your favorite item on the table?
Oh, it might be this girl right here.
Yes, she's gorgeous, isn't she?
This one is a pretty close second. I love her too.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'm gonna say this one.
Okay.
This one's definitely my favorite for sure. And it's Gucci. Look, I got good taste, y'all.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Jennifer, thanks so much for being here this morning.
Thank you.